Level 2 is solving equations with variables on both sides. So the goal is to simplify both sides separately and then move your x to one side and move the numbers to the other side. So if we take a look in A, what we're going to do is we're going to simplify each side separately and then move things around. So on the left side, I can see that I can distribute this -2. So I have 5 minus 6x minus 10 equals 15 minus x. Okay, now what I want to do is still simplify each side. So the right side is done. I can't put together the 15 minus x. But on the left side, I can put together the 5 minus 10 to be -5. Now that I have both sides simplified, I can start moving things around from the equal sign. So I'm going to put the x's on one side and numbers on the other side, and it doesn't matter which order that you want to do this. You can put the numbers on the left and the x's on the right, or vice versa. So I'm just going to move the 6x to the other side. Now, since I moved the x to the right, I need to move the numbers to the left. If you ever find yourself with numbers and variables on the same side, you lost your equal sign somewhere. So if you're, just remember to move the numbers on the one side and variables on the other. Okay, it'll keep your equation nice and neat. And there you go. All right, in B, here we go, another type of example. Again, I got to simplify both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and distribute this 2. And I'm going to move variables to the left this time. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract this 2x. But something weird happens when I do this. 2x minus 2x gives me 0. Okay, well that gave me 0 too. And now if I add the 6 to the other side, and I simplify this again, I get 0 equals 0. Okay, when that happens, you have a special case. This is called infinitely many solutions. Okay, so there's not one solution, there's many solutions that make this equation true. All right, now let's take a look at this one. Again, we're going to distribute this 2. So I get 2x minus 6 equals 2x plus 4. So again, let's try and move those x's to the other side. And again, the x's are going to cancel out on both sides. And you're going to be left with -6 equals 4. Now, you should know that -6 is not the same thing as 4. And when you have an equal sign in between, that's the same thing as saying that they're the same thing. This case is special because this is called a no solution. And last but not least, when you have fractions. Okay, when you have fractions, fraction equals fraction, you're going to cross multiply. So you're going to take 3 times that whole denominator and -2 times that whole denominator and throw an equal sign in between. When you cross multiply, a lot of the times students will cross multiply and still have a fraction. They'll want to put 3 times x plus 4 over -2x times x minus 16. But we want to keep things as just a plain old equal sign. No more fractions. That's why we cross multiply. So I'm going to go ahead and distribute this 3. And then I'm going to move the x's to one side. So I'm going to move the x's to the left. And then move the number to the right. Last step is to divide. 20 divided by 5 is 4.